The most obvious question before even we get into budgeting and managing cash flows is how much should you save, right? Till now you were one person and struggling with savings. Now you're two people and you're trying to figure out how much should you save and how do you manage all the cash flows and the movement of money that is happening. So what generally happens between couples is we earn our income, we first pay for all the bills, right? We spend wherever we have to. Groceries, rent, maintenance, personal spends, everything is taken care of. And then if there is anything left at the end of the month, we save that. A lot of times that savings don't even convert into investments because we know that something or the other will come at a later date. So basically what we are doing, we have a simple equation running, that is income minus expenses equals to savings. In this situation, our savings is the residual portion which is left after everything is spent. And when you continue to do this, you will always spend more, and because you will always have more needs or demands and you'll keep spending your money for that. And as we always teach, that what you should do, you should pay yourself first. Now this learning will also be applicable to you whether you are married or single, that is you must save first. So once your salary comes to your bank accounts, keep aside your savings. Keep aside your savings into a different bank account and then put your expenses later. So basically you save first because you have different expenses at different times during the year, leading to certain higher savings say in the beginning of the year and lower savings at the end of the year, because end of the year being festive season and a vacation time period, people tend to spend more then. And this leads to erratic savings, and then you won't be able to have a consistent investments throughout because your investments gets generated from your savings. Hence, it's very important to follow the approach of pay yourself first. In that, you take your income, whether you are two states, key and car, or any kind of couple, take your income first, save your fixed amount, and then what is left is what you spend. So now how much should you save? What is that number that should be kept aside? Now this savings amount is determined based on your financial responsibilities, what are your regular expenses, and do you have any dependents to take care of. Now where you are taking care of rent, living expenses, and you're living on your own, you don't really have a financial support of your parents or in-laws, then you should save 30 to 40% of your take-home income. Clearly in this situation, your expenses will be higher, so your savings are at the lower end. Where you have financial support of your parents, say you're living in your parents' home, or your parents are still earning and taking care of major expenses of the family, and you're only responsible for your personal expenses. In such a situation, you should aim to save 60 to 70% of your take-home income. Now do note that these are benchmark numbers that you can try and achieve. So go back, check your workings and identify that how much you're saving and spending each month. In fact, in the later questions, we're going to also discuss about budgeting and tools, which will also give you a better idea. But for now, just remember that how much should you save each month. So let's understand this with the help of our couples. So, we get a better idea. So we know that, two states couple and key and car couple are the ones who are living on their own. They have to take care of all the financial expenses. In fact, in key and car's case, they also have key's mother to take care of. So they have higher financial responsibilities. Hence, the saving number that they're looking at is 30 to 40% of their take-home income. Whereas in case of Anjali and Rahul, that is our K3G couple, and Pooja and Rohan, basically they are living with their parents in their parents' home, so they don't have to contribute monthly a fixed amount for home expenses, so they can save 60 to 70% of their take-home income. How much should you save and how should you save? That is the concept of pay yourself first, forms the basis of everything finance. Once you understand that yes, I'm going to save 40% each month, and you're very sure that you're going to put aside it first and only spend the rest, that is when your cycle of money creation and wealth creation has started. So it is important that you take this time, talk to each other, and figure out whether you can achieve this 30 to 40% of your savings or 60 to 70% of your savings, depending on the type of couple you are.